Hello, everybody. This is John with Buddhism Crypto, and we are doing a live technical analysis on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Link. So I'm gonna let Crypto King take over, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so we're starting here on Bitcoin paired with the US dollar, and we're on the monthly time frame right now. Each candlestick represents a month worth of trading, and if you look at the right side of the screen where it's showing the current price, we have 7 days and 21 hours left on this current monthly candle, which we really want it to hold these lows right here. We don't want to break below the lows here in June. So as long as we close above these June lows, we're not going to be plugging in low right now on the monthly time frame, even though, I mean, we're really close to it. So monthly time frame, we have our yellow Fibonacci drawn from swing high to swing low. And really on the monthly time frame, there's not too much analysis to do. We do have this white trend line here. That's going, the first touch point is the red candle here, January 2022 and February 2022. We have the two touch points right in here, and that is drawn on the monthly time frame. Let's switch over to the weekly time frame, our favorite here. We're going to adjust the charts. All right, adjust it and just take a look at it. We have 2 days and 21 hours left in the current weekly candle here. So really for Bitcoin, we're just hoping to get back above this white trend line, which is around the $23,000, $24,000 region. And the longer it takes us to get back above this trend line, the higher the price goes. So really Bitcoin is just kind of going sideways right now, which it's been going sideways since this first green candle here, which is June 20th, 2022. So, you know, a couple months we've been going just sideways really with Bitcoin. So look for Bitcoin to potentially get above this trend line, retest this yellow fib, which is the 236 at the $29,000 range. So with Bitcoin, there's not much analysis to do more than what we've already been doing because price is just in a relatively tight range.
It's not doing much right now. It's kind of staying steady.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. With Bitcoin, I really, from the price action here, I expect us to break above this trend line, break above the Fibonacci, come up and touch the red box of resistance here before it probably gets rejected down back to the fib before we go for the, you know, fan favorite 61.8 here, which, I mean, I'm liking this time frame here of December 5th to potentially be around the $50,000 range because it all lines up. We have the trend line here that has been drawn out. We have the Fibonacci, and it is the 61.8 level. So I do expect we should be up around this level. Everything is lining up, cross points and everything. So, you know, late November, early December, I would expect to be around those levels. So from here, we're going to take a look at Ethereum. Let's launch the chart. And Ethereum, you could see here, we have the white fib, which is here. Here we have the white fib, which is drawn from the swing high here to the swing low. And then we have our overall fib, which is the yellow, which is from the super all-time high swing high to the candle body swing low down here. And really things just line up relatively good with it going from the swing high wicks to the swing low candle body, which, I mean, that's just things you play around with as you trade. But then I also wanted to add in a fib extension for me, or a more, you know, short-term fib. So I went from these levels here of around about $35,000, $36,000 before we melted, and I went all the way to the wick low here of $880. And excuse me, I meant 3,500, not 35,000. We're on Ethereum. So Ethereum really does look good besides the rejection that we had last week. You know, to close the week, we closed super low down here before the current weekly time frame opened, and it's just a doji down here. Really, we haven't gone too much to the downside. We really haven't retraced to the upside. But just looking at these levels here, I want us to get back above the white fib and then start getting candle bodies to close above our yellow fib, the 236 level. And just like Bitcoin, how I said there's, you know, the trend line levels with Bitcoin, we have a fib level, and then we have the red resistance box. We have that as well with Ethereum. And I did a trading view idea. That's why I have this arrow pointed here. So I'm expecting, you know, if Bitcoin starts pumping around late November, early December, I would expect Ethereum, you know, Ethereum always lags behind Bitcoin. So that puts Ethereum around the $2,500 level here in super early January, the first week of January.
Okay.
So these are levels to look out for Ethereum. And the way that I've explained Ethereum is if you're entering at these lower levels here, or even at current price, I would, take profit early and often, even to retest the 236 fib level here in yellow. And I would probably close 10% of my trade. Then once we got to the red resistance line, I would close another maybe 15%. So I would be out 25% total. Then once we start wicking through, potentially going to the 78.6, the white fib level, wicking up here before we get rejected, I'd probably get out another 25%. So I would be out 50% overall, and I would just have a tight trailing stop loss. So as price goes up, my stop loss goes up. So if price rejects back down, whenever it does come back to retest these levels here, you know, because it's always going to come back and retest it, then that's when I would start getting back into a trade.
Oh, I see. So on this, especially how the market is, you want to take profits when you can.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Anytime you're in profit, especially with how the market's been moving lately. So that's Ethereum for you. If Bitcoin was around late November, early December, that puts Ethereum here about the first week of January. And again, I mean, just trade safe, trade smart, man. Just don't expect us to go from these levels here up to the all-time highs and start creating new all-time highs. And then now we will go to XRP, which XRP's been doing amazing the past few days.
Yeah, it's been consistently going up. Oh, look at that.
It's been on a run, man.
Look at that.
It's been on a run. It went from like 30 cents to 55 cents. It's just about 55 cents right now.
Okay.
And again, we're XRP paired with the US dollar on the weekly time frame. So each candlestick here represents 1 week worth of trading. So we have our Fibonacci drawn from the high here. We have the bottom of the Fibonacci drawn at this wick here, which is June 13th, 2022. We have one touch point of the trend line here, our second touch point here. We have a few touch points right in here, and we have wicks below, we have wicks above, and just about retested it before we fell right back down. So other than the fib and the trend lines on XRP, I do have this red box for this wick here on March 28th, 2022, that needs to get filled because we just straight rejected from that level of about maybe 89 to 91 cents.
Okay.
And we just melted. I mean, we went all the way down to, a little bit below 30 cents. We went to about 29 cents, high 28 cents. And then we just stayed there for months. I mean, look at our low here. That was, let me line it up perfectly for you guys. That was June 13th. And here we are now in the week of, sorry about that, September 19th. So, I mean, we just went sideways for months, and XRP has just been building up and building up. And now we're finally challenging this level of the 236. And I expect when XRP pumps. I mean, I'm sure the weekly time frame will close around 55 cents, maybe 60 cents. It'll wick down to retest this level of the 236 at 55 cents. And we should just see this candle again. Just boop, boop, keep going. If not, if we don't see a candle like this, you know what I mean? That happened last year, April 5th, 2021. Look at that candle. We just took off. So I expect, I mean, that could happen, no problem. We could definitely be up at the 61.8 on XRP, which is about $1.98. So, I mean, things look amazing for XRP. The longer we go without retesting this trend line here, the higher that trend line gets and the higher the projections. Right now, if we were to retest it before the close of this week, that puts us at $1.22.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, we would be up at the 78.6 and we'd be touching that trend line that is drawn here, you know, almost 2 years ago. In 2 months, it'll be 2 years ago. So this trend line is extremely valid, extremely valid.
You should do a risk to reward ratio on this one. This is so people can see where this is going up. So where would you start taking profits on here?
Yeah, so I mean XRP, honestly, I would probably take, I'm just connecting my pen right now, the Apple Pencil. I would honestly consider taking profits at the 55 cent level, which is the 236. But I mean, it's all up to you and how much you're trading with and your expectations and everything like that. But I would definitely consider taking profits right off the table right now. Give me just a second.
So at the bottom, all the way at the bottom.
Oh, that is a good point. Yeah, you're right.
Prediction and
Long
measurements?
position. Look at you. So if you would have entered down here, you'd already be up, man.
Let's see.
Sorry about that. Come on, pen. Okay, make it nice and tight at the bottom of the swing lows. I mean, just look at that. That's a decent risk to reward. Don't get me wrong, it's not amazing, obviously, but once you do this, like, I mean, just challenging the bottom of the red resistance box, that's an amazing risk to reward setup. Look at this. If we go and touch the 61.8, there's what our risk to reward looks like. If we go up and touch the 78.6, that's what it looks like, just from a very extremely low risk trade, keeping that stop loss tight at the, you know, swing lows of the current Fibonacci, and we're going up to the 78.6. But if you want to ask me where I would take profit, I would take 10% profit exactly where we're at.
Okay.
To at least 10%. Then I would take the 15% profit here at the bottom of the red box. And then I would probably at that point take about 25% at everyone's favorite 61.8. And then I would set that trailing stop loss.
Okay.
Right?
At the top of that red box?
My trailing stop loss would probably be just shy of the red box, right below it.
Okay.
Right around, what is that, 83 cents, 84 cents.
Just to make sure that it reaches, right?
No. So, I mean, we would be above those levels.
Oh,
so
I see. Got it. Yes.
When price gets rejected and comes back down, you're just out of the market. You're done. You got your profits. You were fed all the way up, enjoyed the ride, and you'll be a buyer back down here, back when we retest these levels down here where we broke out of, right when we start to retest down here, man. So that's what I'm talking about. So XRP looks amazing.
Good.
XRP looks absolutely amazing.
If you're in XRP, if you've been buying it up this whole bear market, we not financial advice, it's up to you, but we gave you some possibilities of where to start thinking and getting profit if you are in profit on XRP.
Oh yeah, exactly. And the last one we're going to look at is CHAINLINK. This seems to be a lot of people love CHAINLINK.
Okay. You already did some technical analysis on this, huh?
Yeah, I posted an idea on trading.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. So we're here on the weekly time frame looking at CHAINLINK. There's just so many levels. There's so many. I have the fib drawn from here, the white fib from this swing high down to the wick swing lows down here. I have the overall yellow fib drawn from the absolute all-time highs all the way down to the swing lows. And you just see how we pinged around. We came down to the 236. We went back up to the 61.8, retraced slightly before going back up, creating a higher high when we did that, to close above, or to wick above the 61.8, going for the almighty 78.6. before just melting. We bounced around a little bit, got below it, closed above it before we made our lows. And really, Chainlink, to me, I'm surprised that Chainlink just hasn't moved. Like that's a coin that just moves. Look at these levels up here. I mean, for the yellow 61.8 is $35. Let's round up and say $35.
Okay.
Current price is $7.22.
Okay.
That is amazing
5x
gains.
your money. Right
That
there.
is amazing gains. You love the measuring tools.
Yes,
Let's
give
get
me
that
some
out.
measuring tools.
So boom from here.
I don't know how to count. I need it.
Right? So boom from here, measure it up to the, let's do the 61.8, the $35 level we're talking about. Yeah, that's, that's 355% gains from current price action.
Nice.
That is absolutely amazing. So, I mean, there's a lot of upside potential, but really with 95% of the cryptos out there, there's huge upside potential. This is the time that you could literally put a bunch of cryptos up on a dartboard, throw a dart, and just invest in whatever coin it lands on, because all of these coins need to retrace, man, 100%, 150%. And that's not a crazy level. That's more like the 236 level for Chainlink. And XRP has already put in like a 40% movement in the past week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's so much upside potential for all these cryptos.
I mean, it's not rare in the crypto market. Coins move.
Right.
That's what we're in this market. Because when they move, they moon.
Exactly.
Literally. I mean, it might not. This is where the trading comes in. When they moon, they don't stay up there forever.
Right.
That's when you got to start thinking, okay, am I happy with how much money I made so far? If you are, get out. If you're not, then, keep playing the game.
Right. And not to plug one of our other videos, but that's the whole realized versus unrealized gains.
Yes.
That's exactly it. Go back and watch that.
Exactly. So, okay, guys, that's it for now. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's going on with Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Linked. Okay.